It came from wanting to pull together things that I'd enjoyed in my life, which was being a music promoter and working in TV. So I thought I was going to set up a business to do with short film, but at the last minute I decided to do something that I really loved, which was music video, so it came out of that. Vivo, because you're an artist or a music copyright holder and you want to make money. YouTube, because you're an artist, copyright holder or viewer and you have to, and it's everything. YouTube is the centre of the universe. And Vimeo for directors and people who are interested in directors. Antwoord, Babies on Fire. I absolutely love every single thing about that video. Characters are fantastic, the whole story is fantastic, there's some amazing tricks in it. There's beautiful light throughout it, it's really well edited, it's hilarious, and it's got a really, it's got an ending that made me exclaim at the end. I love it, I can watch it over and over. Yes, we will see millions of them, I'm sure. Probably loads more 360, things to do with 360. I personally find interactive videos very annoying because my natural desire is to watch a video rather than fiddle about with it. Okay, so because it's really difficult to say one thing, I brought in just a little selection of records that I really like, and this is a sad tale of what happens when you think it's okay to store your records in a shed. So there's Black Sabbath, so snails have eaten them basically. But I didn't understand that at the time that I got that Black Sabbath was that there was a whole lifestyle around it, but I just absolutely loved it and him and his voice, and I used to read The Enemy and memorise it, and I remember hearing dreadful exploits of what he did on the road. That was Sex, without a doubt. That's a very exciting album. They were the first gig that I went to. Look, it's falling apart in front there. That was the second gig that I went to, and I'm ashamed to say I got a bit of a handful of Lux Interior's hair because it was then and you could do things like pull people's hair out. Sorry. Yeah, Fad Gadget, love Fad Gadget. That was one of my seduction records. Come back to my room and I'll play you Fad Gadget. Buzzcocks, because that was school. I can remember school. That was very exciting, and they all look so young. And that isn't too damaged. That's when I turned into a goth, and I just loved stomping up and down dance floors to that. Saw them in Sheffield. Most beautiful man in the world. And just really nice pop, nice light pop, and love them forever, of course. Mrs Bottomley, Led Zepp 4, with Stairway to Heaven on. I really like the fact that as well as all these massive corporations are all sort of doing these sort of tectonic plate movements all over the place, there's also millions of tiny little companies all over the place that are coming up with great ideas. Although the ability for tiny little companies to change the world isn't there in the same way that it was in the dot-com boom, there's still plenty of room for creativity and people coming up with ideas. The greatest practical achievement is a video that was commissioned for Alt-J. It's Breeze Blocks. It was a director in New York who'd made a couple of music videos, but not that many. He had done commercials before, and he made the Breeze Blocks video, and it just massively took off because Alt-J were really taking off as well. So it's a nice example of a video that supports a track. He went on to be signed to one of the biggest production companies in the world. He won Best Independent Video of the Year at the UK Music Video Awards, and it's at 59 million views. It ticked all the boxes. I think it was made for £4,000. We're making Radar into something that's really practically useful for directors. We're focusing very much on finding new talent and developing new talent and helping new talent move on to the next stage. And I think the better we get at doing that, the better we get at helping labels, artists and managers get great videos.